There's the bad invisibility effect, and then there's the good one, and we don't really care about the bad one, well, you know, because it's bad, so let's talk about the good one. You're gonna need a green screen. It can also be blue, probably not red though, because it closely matches the skin tone. Anyways, film some footage of you embarrassing yourself. I always try to get as far away as I possibly can from people for this part because, well, it's embarrassing and, you know, they might call the cops, or worse, they might just look at you for too long, hence the need for invisibility. The lack of visibility, the absence of being seen, a dearth in seeing you. Also, you're gonna need a clean plate as well. Okay, so in DaVinci, we are gonna have two pieces of footage, our original footage, which looks like this, kinda lame, whatever, and then we're also gonna have our clean plate. You're gonna take this footage and drag it in here to create a new timeline and go over to Fusion so we can start messing with some nodes. Ultra keyer node, you're gonna wanna add that in, or any other kind of keyer node, and just key out the green screen. Pull around some sliders until you know you've isolated the green screen, and you can see that the trash can is also included in this key, because I guess yellow is somewhat close to green, so we're gonna need to fix that. To fix this, I'm gonna add in a mask. In this case, it's gonna be a rectangle mask, because you know what? Who doesn't like rectangles? What you're gonna do is isolate the area with the green screen, invert it so that we're getting rid of everything else, and include this as our garbage mat, and would you look at that? That's pretty cool. Now take your clean plate, bring it in, and we are gonna merge this on top, so add in a merge node, connect this to this, the thing on top right there, and then use the Ultra key as the mask. In other words, what we have right now is a setup that kind of gives us the garbage effect where the clean plate is showing through the green screen, but you know what? It is a start. The secret ingredient for making this stuff look good is you're gonna add in a displace node to our clean plate, and for the displacement, use the original footage so that we can start bringing around our refraction strength. So this kind of looks like glass or something like that. You also want to add a bit of offset, and spread just kind of smooths this out a bit. I don't like to use it because I like that nice and rough look. Next, add in a Prism Blur. This is going to give us chromatic aberration. You don't want actual blurring, and you don't want the aberration to actually be that big, but the distance does look good when it's bigger. Definitely starting to come together. Next, what you're going to do is add in a color correction node. This is just for a bit of stylized action, so we're going to make this a tiny bit teal, a lot of it saturated. Also mess with the hue just a tiny bit so that colors are slightly distorted with our green screen invisibility cloak effect. And honestly, this is 99% of the effect, but if you want a bit of extra magic, add in a fast noise. Just add that in and use a merge node so that we are putting our footage beneath the fast noise above, which would look something like this. Of course, we want to take our fast noise and mess with the detail, the contrast, make it a bit smaller so we can actually see the cloudy detail. Discontinuous C3 is just going to make it animated, and then you're going to want to take this, use this as the new displacement, so fast noise is actually being incorporated here. In other words, if we are to view our final result, you can see that the amount of noise actually affects the type of distortion. This is just something you can add in, and really that's the kind of the way you do it in DaVinci. Boom, node network, there you go. Oh, you thought the tutorial was over? No, turns out you can actually do the exact same thing using Blender compositor nodes. Then why didn't I? Well, because the compositor is slow and broken and I'm gonna veto it, but you can get a very similar effect, although it does look a bit worse. So whenever I used a merge node from before, you're now gonna use an alpha over. Ultra keyer converts to a keying node, the displace node converts to another displace node, and Prism Blur can be pretty much the same thing as lens distortion, meaning that you can use this node network to get the invisibility added. I wouldn't mess with it. By the way, you can also do a moving shot as long as you do a clean plate removal kind of process, which is complicated, which is why it's not included here. Maybe in the future. Anyways, thank you for watching the tutorial, and as always, I've been CG Matter, you've been new, and yeah, that's it. See ya. Ah, what could be under my hand? I can't see it because of the invisibility cloak. Let me just remove it. Oh, it's an extra wallet, the sponsor for this video. Okay, so what is it that extra does? Well, they create premium wallets. For example, we have this real leather one with two fairly significant plot twists. Plot twist number one is this button that you see in the corner of the wallet. You click it and your credit cards pop out, so you don't need to open this thing, find, oh, I need my 7th credit card down the thing. We're living in the future. We use buttons now. Get with the program. The second plot twist, which is the thing that makes extra wallet smart wallets, is this card that you are going to put inside your wallet. This is a tracker that serves as a way to find your wallet when you inevitably will lose it. You know, we all lose our wallets. When that happens, you are going to use your phone to locate this tracker, which locates the wallet, and long story short, you're not going to lose all your money, which is a good thing. Couple other things that are worth mentioning. We're talking real leather. We're talking Rfid protection. That means when somebody tries to skim your wallet, it's not going to work. Your money is going to be safe, and that is going to be thanks to, say it with me, Extra Wallet. If this is something you're interested interested in and you want to pick up any extra wallet from the store, I've included a affiliates link in the description. That means any purchase that is made through that link, some percentage of it goes towards me, even though the thing costs the same. So in a way, you not only get a wallet, but you get to support the CG Matter, the default cube. That's all I have to say. Click the link if you are into that kind of thing. Thank you, Exter, for sponsoring the invisibility cloaks because they're cool, and now you know how to make them. See ya.